It's been several weeks since the girls started their journeys in fulfilling their dreams of becoming beauty queens. Let's see how much they've improved so far as they take on their next training sessions in personality development, Q&A, and walking. I'm Lara Lehman, and this is The Game of Crowns. The road to the crown happens now.
Your arms and stuff. Loosen up.
My main job in Aces and Queens is to teach posture and new visual poise and walking. But I also look at the faces. Ito yung una. This is aura. Ito yung unang impression ng judges, ng organizers. When you enter a room, you see a girl, you know that she's a winner. In modeling, you call it the X Factor. In beauty pageants, I call it the Aura. The Aura by Jonas Antonio Gafford. I start with the basics, like posture, how to walk in heels, how to project. So butt out, chest out, and then, the easiest way for you to imagine is to feel like you're leaning backwards. And then, yung shoulders ninyo, i-drop nyo lang. Okay, may 5 basics kasi na gusto ko na tinuturo. Yung hindi nagbe-bend yung knees pag naglalakad para mas mahaba tignan. And then, nagsiswing ang arms. Nagsisway ang hips. Posture is very important. What else? Ayan, facial expression. Nag-stretching na kayo kanina with Papa J. Okay, gusto ko i-stretch ninyo ng ganyan. Stretch ang likod, hindi mo nakikita. Ayan, yan, stretch mo sa back. There, stretch. Oh, pok. Di ba ang hina-hina? Ano ba to? Oh, ang hina-hina. Yan yung basic na number 1 na tinuturo ko. And then when you walk, dapat naka-stretch siya. And then long strides. So kahit anong stride, hindi gumagalaw. Yung torso nyo, steady lang siya. Okay, so that's what we'll do when you're walking as well. Steady yung torso. Hindi siya mahina. Now, I wanna see yung posture and then walking na naka-stretch ang knees. Okay? It's not necessary naman as long as kung kaya nyong gawin, it's better. But if not, it's fine as long as yung upper naman ninyo, yung ibang parts like swaying of the hips, yung swinging of the arms, okay din. Kaya nga may salamin eh. Look at yourselves in the mirror. Bakit ka nag-i-stop dyan? Oh, pwede, di ba? Okay, edge. Dito. Girls, let's see.
Kung iniisip nila na madali lang, well, it's not.
Very good. More. Another one. Fairness, akala ko hindi mo kakayanin. Next. Okay, better. I-forward mo pa kasi. Swing your arms. Igalaw mo pa. Kaya mo pa. Effort. More pa sa back. Girls, front and back or in, out. Never this, never that. Dito ka gumagalaw. Sabi ko, yan, oh. There. So, ibig sabihin ito, gumagalaw there. Never do out, in. Dito kayo nagkakamali. Hindi ko alam kung sino nagturo nito. Yung ganitong lakad. Hindi ko alam kung sino nagturo yan, but you'll never see this in international modeling and pageant. When you're walking, dapat very strong yung core. This should be very strong, the core. Kasi when you sway your hips, dapat hindi siya sumasama. I want to see one by one. Very good. O, tignan nyo yung galaw ng kamay, galaw ng legs. Kunwari naglalakad ka, stretch lang yan. Stretch lang yan. 1 foot, ibig sabihin, mag-move agad yung hip mo. May force yan eh. Pag ibinaba ninyo yung foot ninyo, there's a force that will make you sway your hip.
Hindi siya basta-basta maglakad ka lang and then you have it na. So you have to really work hard for it.
Remember, posture, the knees, the arms, the hips. Lahat yan, sabay-sabay na. Finally, oh my God! I wanna cry. Dapat alam nyo na lahat, basics, you know everything. So whatever we do in the future for further trainings, the basics are there already. Continuous training lang yan, as long as we have time. And then we move on to that. Usually, I walk in heels and I execute it for them. So they would see me do that. Pero yun na yung advance.
Lift. Yeah. Now you have a crown on top of your head. Go down first before you do the... Yeah, that's it. Good. This is a normal flexibility test, huh? If you will be able to touch your forehead to your toes, you're normal. And release. Okie doke. Ready for Mama J.
Posture and walking is very important because before you reach the most dreaded Q&A portion, you should be able to project well on stage. Today, we will start with the basics like posture and then yung basics how you walk, yung knees, yung arms, yung hips. Okay. Oh, bakit L nawala na? Nawala na yung posture? Basic nga number 1 posture eh, hindi mawawala yan. Anong sabi ni Papa J? Imagine that you're squeezing a lemon between the navel and spine. Paano kaya yun? Sakit. There, taas. Ay, oh. Okay. 1 foot. Okay, stretch mo yun. Tignan mo, ang hina-hina ng paa mo ng 1 foot forward. Oh, stretch mo yan. Stretch mo yan. Okay. Lean. Okay, stretch mo to. Next. There. Yan. Dapat ganyan ang nararamdaman mo. Kailangan naka-swing. Nasa stage kayo, kailangan may movement. Okay? Hips. Arms. Knees. Para mukhang mahaba. We know na. Okay. Yung core mo lang, itaas mo pa. Go. And then shoulders forward. Yung knees mo na lang problema. Okay, good. Practicein mo lang yung sa knees ha, para masanay ka. Pero yung basics na yan, 1 to 4, okay. Arms, right arm. More hips. At isa. Bilis-bilis mo na naman ha. Very good. Okay, kulang ka sa hip movement ha. Yun ang practicein mo. Okay siya, next. Buwabalik na yung kamay mo. Buwabalik na yung kamay mo. Again. Up. Huwag mo ibalik yung kamay mo. Better. Huwag kang mag-X ng paa. Hindi to modeling. Huwag kang mag-X ng paa. One line lang yan. Again. Hip. More. Forward mo yung upper body mo. Forward. Forward mo. Parang wala lang, oh. How sad. Buong hapon, walang natutunan. Oh, wala yung mali yung paa. Ulit. Meron pa? Okay. So, siya, and then si Mika, malaking problem, and then Zia. Well, the best student you would say would be like someone who started from scratch and then learned a lot. Like Shamsi and Janine Tugonon. And Pia, the three of them. Unimaginable. If you would see them the first time that they were training, unimaginable that they were able to execute very, very good runway skills in the international and local pageants. Girls, you know, the first time when I taught Shamsi Sup Sup and Pia, sobrang hirap sila maglakad. They didn't know how to do it as well. Mika, Zia, and you. What they did was, nag-self-study sila sa YouTube, paano ba maglakad sa Victoria's Secret. So, sana magawa ninyo. And then the next training, nag-attend sila, alam na nila yung basics. The walking kasi will be training pa. Even if they're not really good at it yet, as long as they know the basics, it's fine. If they win, then we train more for the international pageants.
So I came up with this, that aces and queens, our training, we're supposed to believe. You're supposed to believe in only one word, and that's power. Meron talaga akong objectives ngayon, so naisip ko is, number one is just to introduce them to Q&A. Because I don't really understand why Q&A is introduced as the dreaded portion of the pageant. I really don't understand it. I don't get it. I usually begin with this exercise, bear that in mind that Q&A is just talking. We begin by asking you to introduce yourselves. Okay, we will have at least 10 sessions before you plunge into action. Okay? So can we start with that? Are we good?
Hi everyone, I'm Sophia Baino. Because for me, like...
No, I mean which city in the UK?
Which city?
Okay, so why take up law?
Because as a child,
There's a reason for that. I want to assess their communication skills. Like, when you introduce yourself, so remember this is a public performance, and when you apply for these pageants, you have to give the best version of yourself.
Okay, are you bent on winning?
Yes.
As if your life depends on it? No, bad answer. This must be a matter of life and death. And it's only when you lose, you start to imagine options. You get that?
It's my last year. I'm already 25. It's gonna be my last year to join, and maybe it's also for me, and I have decided that I want it to be for me. Whatever happens.
You decided.
I am decided.
If you don't understand your duty, the role that you have to play, then sayang ang ating effort. Sayang ang ating investment. Ang importante para sa akin kanina is, as to form, kung at the very least, meron ba silang, you know, did they observe basic structure, sentence structure, paano presentation nila ng thoughts, basic skills, and sincerity. Who would know? Now, raw beauties, then tomorrow, beauty queens. So you have to appeal to emotions. What resonates to the heart? So your answer must come from the heart.
During the question and answer training, Tito Nats and then Mama Ru will ask you a question. And then pag hindi ka nakasagot, you have to stand up until tatanungin ka nila ulit. But pag nakasagot ka, pwede kang umupo.
45 seconds. Next, please.
As a woman, you are expected to be graceful, but yet powerful.
Remember rule number 3, grace under pressure. Certainly, you didn't show that grace under pressure, Sophia. Your voice, mahina, monotonous, yung answer mo flat.
when I started joining pageants, it became my advocacy.
Because the usual pageants, Iha, but what have you done about it? Sige nga, don't say things that you don't really know anything about.
I don't want to cry kasi there is nothing to cry about. I've just started in this entertainment. So parang naninibago pa ako sa camera, sa how people should walk, talk, how they should move. So
She's happy.
So for you to get the hang of it, use the repeat, answer, repeat method until you progress into, the conversational, spontaneous way of answering questions.
Because diamonds are molded by hardships and long time of work and...
Next. I am very happy that you have mentioned that your mom is actually a domestic helper. Kaya naman naiiyak, Tanya. You were touched by it. You must not be embarrassed about it.
she raised me well to the point that
Again, control your emotions. If you do that, you lose. The last four standing.
he was able to show support by sending me good morning messages, telling me that I would go on with the day, and he would always end the night with, I love you, anak, and I'm so proud of you.
Oh, it's a beautiful answer, heartfelt answer. See? So kung ano lang talaga yung sincere sa'yo. So at least you were introduced this exercise. It's kind of intimidating because you think you have to come up with a correct answer. There's no correct answers. It's really what you say and how you defend your answer, okay? So that's the only thing that we understand here in ANQ, victory, nothing else.
Oh, so now you'll start the session. You first. Yes! Sa 17 taon na namin na nagte-training, nakabuo ako ng 12 tips. Ito yung para sa akin ay napaka-importante na magkaroon ng personalidad na ganito ang mga kandidata sa mga national pageants at international pageants.
My strengths are risk taker and fighter.
That's good. Pero it doesn't show that you're a fighter. Okay, we will develop that.
And my strengths are cheerful, so yeah, I'm kind of approachable.
Cheerful ka? Hindi natin pwedeng baguhin yung mga personalidad overnight. Kahit 2-3 buwan tayo nagtitraining, hindi mo sila pwedeng mabago. If they are introverts, hindi natin kayang baguhin yun. But our objective is to enhance their personalities and equip them with a personality that is fit for a beauty pageant setting. Who's afraid to fail? Sige nga. Lahat.
All threats ko, yung judgment, especially ng...
Ibang tao na naman. Okay. So, yun. Almost all of you said that. It's not healthy na... It's not good na iniisip nyo yung sasabihin ng ibang tao.
I am strategic and logical. I make decisions based on logic and reasoning.
Our personalities are not molded for pageants kasi it's a different setting, it's a different world compared sa normal na ginagawa namin. So, it's a very good thing that ACES did that.
It's a big help for us to, yun nga sabi ni Mama Ru, enhance our personalities. Not to totally change who we are, but to enhance lang and improve.
12 tips on a winning personality. So one of them is to find the treasure in yourself. Pag kilala mo na kasi yung sarili mo, madali na. Ha? Kasi kaya yung number 1 ko, di ba? Na tip is know yourself. Halatang-halata, nininervyos ka.
For sure, marami pang sessions na ganito. And hopefully, in the next sessions to come, parang mas makilala ko yung self ko, and also my sisters here would be like an asset na parang instrument sa akin to really open up or to go out of my shell.
You should not show that you are nervous. So medyo challenge yun sa inyo. Skill yan. You have to practice and fake it until you make it. So good attitude leads you towards good behavior. In general, good attitude leads you towards good behavior and make you a successful being. If you have control, if you have this certain type of attitude or this certain kind of thinking or attitude, but when you pour it out, pwede mong makontrol at iba yung behavior mo towards something or a certain circumstance. And why do we discuss this attitude and behavior thing? What's the relevance of this topic to beauty pageants? Nicole, what's the relevance of attitude and behavior to beauty pageants?
In the beauty pageants, you're going to be dealing with a lot of, situations, girls, and you want to be able to have a positive attitude, behavior, show your personality, and just, have fun and, be a good sport, I guess.
For example, hypothetically, I don't have a good attitude, but I know how to control my thoughts and how I should behave towards that. I will be able to give them, as negative as it sounds, fake but good personality.
Score nyo yung sarili nyo, ha? Isa-isa. 0 to 1, ibig sabihin, very weak. 1 to 2, weak. 2 to 3, somewhat strong. And 3 to 4, very strong. Sige. I-evaluate nyo yung sarili nyo. Saan kayo doon? Pearl.
2 to 3, somewhat strong because I still have things to develop in me in every aspect, physically, mentally, emotionally, socially. So I am at a point where I am not so weak, but I am going for sure to be extremely strong.
You see me as a timid person, but I think that I have so much inside, but I am not on the 4 to 5 level.
3 to 4.
3 to 4, I'm sorry.
Very strong na yun.
Yes. I think I have something inside of me that makes me somewhat strong at this moment.
When I have come to learn everything, I think that, every step of the way I will somehow step onto the next level of confidence. So I guess I belong to 2 to 3 category. Yes.
Sa sarili nyo, i-assess nyo yung sarili nyo, nasan kayo dito? And what do you think are you lacking to make yourselves very strong or somewhat strong? So, yun yung i-assess nyo. Kayo lang sa mga sarili nyo, alam nyo kung saan yung, di ba, kaya nga tayo may SWOT, ano ba yung mga weaknesses ninyo. But you have to work on those weaknesses. And we will help you enhance or improve those weaknesses.
The personality development class led by Mama Ru is really very helpful kasi there are social norms that we have to follow as beauty queens. And to be honest, we don't exactly know how to act when we go there or when we qualify for BBP or Miss World.
Personality development is really knowing yourself and discovering what skills you have and nurturing what skills you have to improve.
Please practice or use those tips for you to gain self-confidence or more self-confidence.
We're starting to see signs of improvement with our girls. With a few more weeks of dedication and focus, our beauty queens in the making will be ready to take on the stage. I'm Lara Lehman. See you next time on Game of Crowns.